Hey, can everybody hear me? I'll get your attention to the front for just a few minutes.
I mean, I knew even in the Vice Chief's office and certainly coming into the Office of Principal Chief that this is an epidemic that's facing not only our tribe but our entire nation. It knows no boundaries. It crosses all socio and economic boundaries.
You know, the devastation has really hit here. I'm from the surrounding communities, and I know in the past 10 years it's just got exponentially bad, especially with the opiate crisis and the methamphetamine and intravenous drug use as well, and it's just gotten really bad, but there is light too. I see a lot of really good things happening as well, and a lot of success is happening, so there is hope.
There was a time when I couldn't stand here and be the person that I am today. There's a time I couldn't stand in front of my family. A lot of my family sitting right up here, and I couldn't even stand in front of them because I was so ashamed of who I was. So I want you guys to know that there's a better way, and you guys are taking the first steps to being there.
Before I started this run, I had people telling me that I couldn't do the removal ride because I had a felony conviction. I had people tell me that to wait 3 or 4 years and you got to do all these different things so you can be a part of that. So what we're trying to do as a group is see people for people so we can break down those barriers.
But I got up and I was asking about this removal ride along the Trail of Tears that they do every year. I thought that would be a huge honor. It's a huge honor to be able to participate in that, and they told me that I couldn't do it. So I said I would run it, and that's kind of how it got started.
He ran to Oklahoma, and along that run I ran 400 miles of that with him because I support him. Because there were days whenever, you know, me running there beside him, along with him, helped to push him just the same way that he helped push me.
So one of the things that a few things I learned on the Trail of Tears is what it really meant to be Cherokee. I never knew what it meant to be Cherokee. You know, we as a people, we're tenacious, we're strong, we're resilient. You know, we're not supposed to be here, but we are. We as a tribe, we need to start focusing on our similarities, focusing on the things that we have in common and not the differences.
So community is really central to Cherokee belief system. So we understand that community is just that. It's our common unity. It's not just about where you live, what neighborhood you're from or what family you're from. We're all family, and our common unity is our Cherokee heritage.
In the past, in ancient times, it was critical. It was essential to the tribe. The tribe did everything together. They took care of each other, from the infirmed to the injured to the helpless to the hopeless. They took care of each other, and it was a communal thing. That has faded away in recent times. Now you see it coming back. They've brought that back, and it's beautiful to see. And it's taking care of each other, and that's what they're bringing to the table, taking care of each other again.
RezHOPE. Does anybody know what the HOPE part stands for? It means healing our people every day. And the way that we do that is in the community.
What RezHOPE is doing is they're modeling and demonstrating what real community is, and that is when people are suffering, when people are hurting, they're reaching out a helping hand and saying, we're here for you, we care for you, and we love you.
Well, we started, I think, I know the reason that this was so successful is because people don't care what you know, how much you know, until they know how much you care. And we've been going to the places where, people they're suffering from addiction, they're suffering from substance use. And so we go there, we hang out because we care, and invite them out to these things and just love on them. Whenever we see people for people, that's how we transform lives.
And what I really appreciate about RezHOPE is this is not a top-down from the government program. This is from the bottom-up grassroots program. It's people who have been in addiction, who are now in recovery. They recognize that there are so many of their family and friends who are still suffering and still struggling, and they're there to extend a hand of help, and more importantly, to wrap their arms around people who are in addiction and say, we love you, we care for you, and we're here to offer hope and show you that there's a way out.
We teach classes every week for the community. It's not only directed towards people that are still struggling or still in recovery from substance use disorder. It's also open to the community members, family members, loved ones, anybody who wants to have a understanding of what it means to be not only have went through the struggles of substance use disorder, but also to be in recovery. We go over coping skills, we talk about recovery language, we go out and do outreach, service work, we put on events in the community where we just want to get involved, pour ourselves out into our community and try to bring healing. Not only try, but we are.
And we also have a recovery house that's getting ready to open up. That whenever I ran to Oklahoma on the Trail of Tears, we raised money to open up this recovery house in our community because we don't have anything like that right now. And so that's part of our mission as well. The vision that we have is to spread this program across the country to different reservations. That's the long-term goal, and we're well on our way to achieving that.
3 years ago, I never thought I'd be where I am today. Sober, happy, and healthy, and back home with my kids. I'm so thankful for Caitlin, Caleb, and RezHOPE because being a part of all this has been so amazing and has given my recovery even more purpose. Things do get better, I promise. You just have to decide when you're ready to start. In the end, though, it's so worth it.
We're family. We're brothers, we're sisters, you're our moms, our dads, our cousins, our aunts, our uncles, and we're here for you, and we love you.
We need to be bearing one another's burdens. Like you see somebody here today that you think struggle, lift them up, y'all. You know what I mean? You see somebody walking down the road, stop, pull over, just say, hey, what's up? How you doing today? That can go a long ways and change somebody's life.
If nobody has told you today that you're amazing, then you missed my live video, no. But you guys are amazing.
I'm truly blessed. I do feel like God put us together for a reason.
No.
And that's to be able to help our people and to help one another. And it's amazing.